Let me get it straight right from the bat. I love my Switch OLED. It's small, anything but heavy, and the screen alone is a view to behold. I plan to finally play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 once I'm on vacation a month ago. But the moment Tinykin released, my wallet began to collect dust. Besides tipping my toes into Pikmin 3 Deluxe around 2020, I never really fancied with games of that genre. Pikmin is more than alright, sure, but it just didn't click for me. The vibrant, colorful presentation of Tinykin's animated trailer still managed to spark my interest, and let me tell ya, it's maybe the most refreshing fun and joyride I had in a very long time in any video game. The game demands just around 4 GB on your Steam Deck and starts right out of the box with the highest possible settings. Full screen 800p at 60Hz, VSync on and overall graphics quality set to high, which maxes out everything. In 80% of your time with Milo and his cute friends, you will actually have a rock solid experience with 60 frames per second and no noticeable drops whatsoever. Here the powertrain usually sits around 18 watts, which results in nearly over 2.5 hours of battery life. The last area of Tinykin though, which I won't show now for spoiler reasons, especially since discovery and exploration is one of the key elements of that game, has a much higher density of props and shadows, which results in performance drops down to 40 FPS. While this kind of game is anything but demanding in terms of fast actions and precise aiming, some of you might still prefer having a locked 60. Now here's the catch, this framerate cost may actually be an issue of the Unity engine, which is used by developer Splash Team. Even on the lowest possible settings on native 800p resolution, the framerate regularly drops to 45 FPS in that last area, yet both CPU and GPU sit comfortably at 40, sometimes even only at 30% usage. Even lowering the resolution doesn't really help here. So you either have to deal with those frame pacing spikes during the last hour or two with Milo and his friends, or resort to 40 FPS altogether. To achieve a locked 40, simply lower the refresh rate in the Steam's quick menu, as VSync will then cap the framerate accordingly as usual. Due to the beautifully handcrafted 2D animations probably being optimized for either 60 or 30 FPS, they may look off to you. They surely did for me, so I stick to 60 FPS and accepted that last area's performance. If you insist on using the golden 40 in Tinykin, you will surely achieve a longer battery life due to the wattage sitting at 12 to 13. So it's totally up to you. Generally speaking, I had a blast with Tinykin. This little French gem even might end up as my Steam Deck Game of the Year contender. Sure, I might be biased in that case, since it both was a great fit for my vacation on course back then, and even successfully managed to distract me from my fear of flying, which is pretty rare. Splash Team did an amazing job, and as I teased in my first vlog, I cannot help but recommend it to all of my friends. And speaking of, if you didn't watch my first vlog yet, make sure to do so. While the JSOX giveaway is long gone, I went into detail about that weird situation with Red Dead Redemption 2, my plans with this project and more. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell and hit that like button if you enjoy my content. There's much more to come. You can also join our newly rebuilt Discord community or support this project through Patreon. Until next time, this is Timo and I see you in the Deckverse.